Hopefully everybody can hear me. Okay. It looks like Charlotte, the 9-year-old little girl that was missing, has been found. Let me update this right now. Um, hey, everybody, come through, come through. 9-year-old Charlotte has been found. Found. Suspect in custody. That's what I'm listening. I'm hearing this. She's been found. Suspect in custody. Everybody come through. I just went live and didn't let anybody know. Hold up, y'all. We got an update. Give me one sec. Let me let everybody know. She's been found. She has been found. I, I'm hearing that suspect is in custody. Is everybody hearing that too? She's been found alive, but I'm hearing suspect. Was somebody arrested? I'm trying to find that out. Let me go into my sources real quick, y'all. Uh, Shout out to everybody that's coming through. Yes, she has been found live now. I believe suspect in custody. This is what I'm hearing. Am I hearing right? Debbie, you're saying this is false? I'm hearing you heard that too. I heard suspect in custody. I heard Brian Enton posted it. Thank you. So I don't know what's false. Um, Live now. We are live. We're live. So let's pull that up right now. Let me just make sure I let everybody know that we are here. She's been found. Suspect in custody, you guys. This is awesome news. Oh man. Yes, everybody, thank you. I we were going to go live and talk about the disappearance, and then I got the message. Somebody texted me and let me know that she was found, which is phenomenal news after being missing for a couple of days, right? Let me see. Let's go to Brian Enton real quick. He posted it on his Twitter. You all know we follow Brian Enton over here. Um There was an Amber Alert that literally he posted it 2 minutes ago. Hold up, y'all. Let me show you. Let's go to Twitter real quick. Okay? That it's not false, it's real. For those that are saying that it's false. No, 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 it's real. Let me try to get hold up, y'all. I'm gonna try to get everybody on Discord knowing. Don't switch. Everybody come through. Thank you guys for being here. We are just doing some little breaking news. Um Everyone live now. She has been found. This is amazing news. Hopefully everybody got it. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. This is what we know so far. Yes. Okay, good. New York police confirm it's real. Local stations there in the area are reporting it as well. Yes, she's been found. Perfect. They just read perfect. See, poor baby for sure. One sec, guys. Yes, they just posted it. Absolutely. Give me one sec, y'all. Sorry, you guys. Welcome, welcome. No, well, we just had to come live and report it. So that is the breaking news. She's been found. She's been found, thank God. And we have a suspect in custody. Let me see if anybody else is reporting about the Do we know the name of the suspect yet? Hold up, y'all. Charlotte Sena. What happened? She wandered off in most of these cases there. Yeah, so I guess what had happened was that they were camping and she look, we were not even nobody has said anything yet. Hold up. She was bike riding and apparently she, I don't know, went missing. She was being called. She wasn't responding. They were searching for her. I believe they had found her bike at the time. And so then, all of this kind of happened. So here is the New York State Police website with the press release. Charlotte Sena has been located and in good health. A suspect is in custody. This is still an active investigation. More details will be released as they become available. Okay, so they have somebody in custody. They have somebody in custody. You said a family member took her? Really, Debbie? I didn't see anything about that. My goodness. Did they say who took her? Hold up. Let's look into this. And they had just released new images about her. Hundreds were joining in the search. They doesn't say anything about a family member. But let me know who's your source? Who's your source, please? I've literally seen nothing being nothing, right, Lacey? I haven't heard any of that. If you guys are gonna drop something, just make sure you tell me who your source is. You give them a, you know, that we were able to kind of link them together. I don't know. We can't really say. Yeah, we gotta cite your. I mean, if I have to cite my sources, let me know. I was wondering if it was a family member because the aunt works for Fox. No, we don't know that. We don't want to run with that. We don't know if that's the case. Somebody just put it in the chat, but we can't confirm that. She's been found. She's been found alive for those that are coming in. And this is what, again, the presser from the New York State Police put out that Charlotte has been located and in good health. A suspect is in custody. This is still an active investigation. More details will be released as they become available. Okay, so we still don't have a whole lot of information out there. Let me see. Hey, everybody, come through. Thank you guys for being here. It is good news. It is good news. Debbie, I'm gonna need you to cite your sources. Where did you hear that? Where did you hear that a family member took her? Yo, anyways, thank you. All that matters is that she's found. Absolutely. I would think it would be hard for a family member to take her. Yeah, I don't she's not citing her sources. We only know that she's been found. We do not know anything else. Yes, please, Chico, if we have people trolling, feel free to block them. Thank you. Uh thank you for being here, everybody. Let me see what you guys are saying. Ooh, I was wondering if it was nope, that's not it. That's nice. Hold up, y'all. Blessings. Thank you for being here. Yes, that is the best part is we hope that she's okay and that she's doing well. Absolutely. The whole camping thing, I'm gonna tell you guys something. The whole camping thing really did kind of throw me off because yo, like kids getting lost and camping sites and stuff like that, it's a real thing and it's kind of scary. If adults can get lost while camping and hiking, yeah, definitely concerning. But yes, we definitely have an update. And let me see, because listen, Google is slow right now, as in, like, they're not even updated yet. Hurry up. Wanderlust, thank you for becoming a member. Predators known to be around those campsites. Absolutely. Thank you, beautiful messy ball. Absolutely. Stick to facts, not speculation. Especially in something like this, we have to be careful. Sometimes we do speculate because we are true crime, but we do need to be careful about how we're speculating things for sure. It is amazing news. It is amazing news. Let me see what you guys are saying. Um, let me see. Clearly, someone was responsible and they're in custody. That's the best part. They are in custody, right? So hopefully, we'll see where the investigation takes us. Uh, whoa, really, just Samantha? Let me. All right. First of all, Samantha, just Samantha, thank you for citing your source. Let's go to that source that Samantha is saying. You said WNT NT channel News 13. Let's go there right now. Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. I mean, the fact that they have a suspect, and they're saying that they have a suspect. This isn't like we're assuming that that's the case. I think this is it right here. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Let's go right now. Let's switch over and share this tab right now.
It sure is, Rachel. It's 6:52. It's not often that we break into NBC Nightly News to bring you
Okay, so
information,
that.
but here we go. Charlotte Sena,
Oh, come on.
according to law enforcement sources, has been found alive. At the end of our 6 o'clock newscast, at about 6:30, we showed you some pictures of police gathering at SPAC, two helicopters, police in camo, long guns, telling us that perhaps they were zeroing in on something. We've now learned they have, in fact, zeroed in on something. We don't know if there's been an arrest made, but we do know, we have it confirmed, that Charlotte Sena, the 9-year-old girl who disappeared from Moreau Lake State Park at about 6:15 on Saturday night, has been found. She is alive. That's what we know at this point. There are still developments to be found out here. We still have very many questions, but the headline is that Charlotte Sena has been found alive. Rachel.
Okay, hold up, y'all. Let's go back to that channel real quick. Um, ooh, okay, where is this at? This was 54 minutes ago. Hundreds of sex offenders in 3 counties are being tracked down now to see if they know. And this was 50, so this was before they found her. 55 minutes ago, there was a tracking of sex offenders are now being interviewed in search for missing 9-year-old girl. This was literally 55 minutes ago. Okay. Um, search underway. This is when they were searching. Ooh, she is so gorgeous. Gorgeous lady. Okay. Um, but that is the breaking news. Just Samantha, what did you see? You said that you saw guns drawn. I'm looking to see if there's any other pictures. For those that are coming through, yes, that is the breaking news. She's been found. She's been found. Yes,
It sure is,
absolutely.
Rachel. At 6:52,
Predators
front
are
off, we had to
everywhere.
break into NBC Nightly News to bring you information, but here we go. Charlotte Sena, according to law enforcement sources, has been found alive. At the end of our 6 o'clock newscast, at about 6:30, we showed you some pictures of police gathering at SPAC, two helicopters, police in camo, long guns, telling us that perhaps they were zeroing in on something. We've
Wow.
now learned they have, in fact, zeroed in on something. We don't know if there's been an arrest made, but we do know, we have it confirmed, that Charlotte Sena, the 9-year-old girl who disappeared from Moreau Lake State Park at about 6:15 on Saturday night, has been found. She
That
is
is
alive.
awesome.
That's what we know at this point. There are still developments to be found out here. We still have very many questions, but the headline is that Charlotte Sena has been found alive. Rachel.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to switch over here for those, and let me just close out my Facebook real quick. This is New York Post just posted about 6 minutes ago that Charlotte sent a 9-year-old feared to have been abducted in upstate New York, found alive, suspect in custody. So this is when they were searching. Volunteers were in the area, in the park area. So she's in good health after she went missing during a bike ride while camping with their family at the park. New York State Police said that was the area right here. This is where the child abduction alert was activated. So everybody's aware. This is what it looked like at the time. This is amazing news that she has been found, but we don't have any footage yet or anything in terms of what else arrest warrants or any actual arrests yet. I'm looking to see. Wow. I mean, I'm glad that she's okay. Here is ABC News reporting that who went missing last week while on a bike ride has been found. Police pronounces Monday evening. She was located in good health. Mute. Um, suspect is in custody. Still an active investigation. So we don't know who the suspect is. I mean, it's still an active investigation, you guys, but she has been found. Yes, everybody, everybody. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Okay. I'm stoked right now. Never in my life have I been so happy to be wrong. Absolutely. Let me see what you guys are saying. How far from the campsite was she? Ooh, was she found? The reporter says they gathered specifics. I don't think they've released that information yet. Attention. RV and campgrounds do not require any kind of background checks unless you're staying long term, aka could affect their bottom dollar. So please be careful. Absolutely. This guy who I watched, somehow I fell behind. No worries, just Samantha. Thank you for giving us a heads up. He said that there was cops with long guns. I don't think they were pointed. Meg, he did say that. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Let me see what you guys are saying. It's a lot of messages right now. Hold up, y'all. Check community tab. I will. Thank goodness parents reported her missing so quickly and thorough research was started so fast. Absolutely. Okay, goodness, I wish they would have reported for where from. I'm so thankful she's alive. Yes. Okay, hold up, y'all. Let's look into this. I want to switch over here and see if there's any more updates because I mean, I just don't think this is going to stay too quiet. Like, who did they have in custody and why? I mean, we know why, but like, who do they have in custody? That's what I want to know. Suspect in custody? If we can get any images. Where are we at? Nobody's posting any images yet. Let me see. Nothing yet. I kind of wonder what they saw or what they caught. Hold up, y'all. Let's see. Nothing yet. The Twitter has been updated for the New York State Police as well. 9-year-old went missing last weekend while a bike ride has been found. Police confirm a suspect in custody, all on Twitter, but no more, no, nothing else. I want to know who it is. This is kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? You guys, I mean, if you guys are going to these parks, be careful, please. I think my biggest concern is like when people get disoriented and they get lost and everything. So police say Charlotte Sena found in good health. Suspect arrested. Now in custody and arrested, I guess do we just assume it's one and the same? Is that do we say that? Absolutely. I hope they throw the perp in jail forever. Uh you said Nick the Hat? I'm not familiar with that creator, but let me check, okay? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Oh, yes, yes, yes. This is the guy from what's his name? Wasn't he the one the Oh Lord. Yeah, but I do we know that that's the perpetrator that was in the area? Do we know that that's the guy that kept her, or are we just saying that that's the guy that kept her? Charlotte Sena, the absent 9-year-old has been located according to verified reports. On Monday evening, New York police shared that an individual had been apprehended in connection to the case. The young girl said to be in a stable condition. The situation is presently under investigation. That's all it said. So I'm not really sure. I know he put a sex offender's face in there, but we don't know if that's him. I don't want to assume that that's him. Yeah, he was Calvacante, right? Yeah, can we not do that? Thank you, Granny's watching. There's no proof that that's it. There's a lot of sex offenders in that area, right? Because that's why they were searching. But we can't say that that's 100% the guy. And that's what I don't do is post on community tabs to say that this is the guy. This is kind of reckless to do that. But hey, no shade. Shout out to him. I'm just saying, I just don't do that. Um, Let me go back real quick to what because I know I saw a WNYT report, here it is, where they said that this was about an hour ago, so before she was found, okay? It was said that hundreds of sex offenders in 3 counties are being tracked down now to see if they know anything about the missing 9-year-old girl. So, yeah, I would assume something, but we just don't know. We don't know. So, she's at the Saratoga Hospital. So, she was still close by, and the police were all in a CPAC or SPAC, which isn't too far either. Yeah, she's okay. She's been found. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just sticking to facts. You know what I'm saying? Uh, absolutely. I'm so glad that she's been found. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, guys. Rumor was who's in the community though could be very suspicious. Absolutely. And was it Stacy who said that it's very easy for like sex offenders to fall under the radar because you're not was it you, Stacy, who said that? You said that like you don't have to register, you just like you could live at a park, there's no registration. But then at the same time, that's kind of scary, no? Like aren't kids at the park? Don't we have people, you know, dropping by at those park? I don't know. Shout out to Rabbit for dropping this great news. And I was about to go and talk about this case and really break it down, but I'm so glad that she's been found. Good. Thank God. Thank you. It wasn't you, Stacy, who said somebody said it here. I can't remember who said it. There are so many offenders now. Those are the ones on the books, right? But there's probably offenders that don't register that live in parks, right? Hence, why WN what is it? WNYT News Channel 13 is reporting that. It's kind of scary. Absolutely, Jojo. They need to finish their investigation and gather the facts. Absolutely. Um, it's about 26 minutes away from where she was last seen, says Granny's watching. That is scary. That is scary. We need tougher laws for sex offender. Well, we need to make sure that they're not allowed to live in parks, and if they are do live in parks, that there's somebody checking on them every so often to make sure that their RV or whatever the hell they're living at is still there. That's just my thought. This is scary. People take their kids camping there. Now, I don't know who was watching or what the issue was, but it would be good to know, like, what's up, what's going on with that. Yes. No worries, Kat. Thank you for saying that. Okay, just meant that you said that he was the rumor suspect. Yeah, I just don't want to put that out there because we don't know. If we don't know, I just don't want to put. I get that he's a sex offender, but I don't want to put something like that out there. Shouldn't need background checks to go to camping. Ooh, shouldn't need background checks to go camping. People, come on. It's called being alert. No different than a hotel. You never know who's staying next to you. Ooh, glass. You make a very good, compelling argument. That's a very compelling argument. Like, should you need like, is that any different than a hotel? But I thought that part of the restriction of being a sex offender is that you couldn't go to like parks and whatnot, certain parks, so many meters. Glass garden, but I think you make a very compelling argument right there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I appreciate you for doing that. Let's see. Says she was in good health and suspect is in custody. Yes. Here in California, you have to register every year before the week of your birthday. Oh, really, Stacy? That's interesting. I will say this, okay, since I have you guys watching here, I'm gonna say this, and I've talked about the Amber Alerts before. Y'all need to get educated about your Amber Alerts in your state. Because I heard that there was a back and forth about when Amber Alerts should have been issued. They weren't issued. Let me tell you something, it varies differently. I had asked a question on my Discord because I wasn't sure of the details of this, but I had asked somebody, was it Vizzy? Shout out to Vizzy from Discord. I said, "Hey, like, did somebody see her get abducted, or how did all of this go down?" Because typically, in an Amber Alert, you usually have to see somebody get abducted in various states. In this case, nobody really saw her get abducted. They just assumed that there was an abduction. So this is why it varies from state to state. Learn what your Amber Alerts are because people think that immediately a child goes missing and that means Amber Alert. And it's never like that, ever, ever. Okay, keep that in mind. Let me see what you guys say. I understand registering, but what happens if these people live out of a camper or don't have a home address? That's a good point. That's a good point. And I don't know. I'm just. What are your guys' suggestions about it? One second, guys. I got somebody at my door real quick. One second. Yes. Okay, Darlene says New York is so lax in laws. In sex offender laws as well? Are they pretty lax there? I mean, let me know. You are supposed to register as an offender. I bought a house and had a cop show up in gear to arrest them and had no idea the house was sold. And they fled the state? I didn't know that. I always thought you have to have an address in order. Ooh, Gina says she always thought that you had to have an address to be registered. That's what I thought. But see, if you're living in an RV, but like somebody said, I think it was at Squid, who said like like, what do you do in situations? Because it is very hard to find housing as a registered sex offender. So, like, some of these people do live in parks, you know? Yes, she's been found alive. So those that are just now catching up, that are coming into the channel, let me show you guys what broke. I'm gonna try to refresh it and see if shout out to just Samantha who gave me the link to this. Here we go. Let's watch some of this.
News that the entire capital region, but we broke the news a little after 6:30 tonight that Charlotte Sena, the 9-year-old who disappeared from
This is
Moreau Lake
live.
State Park at about 6:15 on Saturday night, has been found safe, and a suspect is in custody.
Safe and healthy, and thankfully the family here now just getting the news. There are dozens of family members here from Charlotte
Wow.
Sena's family who stayed here at Moreau Lake State Park since Saturday night. They came out a short time ago and of course overjoyed, and we have a little video that I captured on my cell phone and I want to share with all of you of their cheers. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's try that one more time, guys.
Thank you, just
This is
Samantha.
live TV, but I want to.
May not be possible because you're dialed in.
Okay, well, we can at least show the picture of the video of all the family members just coming outside, cheering and overjoyed.
Again, that's about 24 family members who had been staked out here at the campground since Charlotte was reported missing Saturday night. In fact, just before that cheer went up, the parents of Charlotte Sena were escorted out of here by state police, presumably to be reunited with Charlotte, who state police tell us is in good health, and a suspect is in custody. One of the family members mentioning to us that presumably out of some sort of routine matter, that Charlotte is being checked out at the hospital, and that's where her parents would be reuniting with her. But again, the news that we'd all hoped for, that we weren't sure would come, did come approximately 48 hours to the minute from the time that Charlotte went missing.
A sigh of relief across the capital region tonight, and our thoughts certainly are with Charlotte's family now as they are reunited, and they're going to hold each other very tightly tonight.
It's not often we get to share good news such as this, and it was an honor to tell you this tonight. Rachel, we'll send it back to you.
Mark and Sabrina, thank you so much, and a great video of the family there. Let's head out to Taniqua Penix, who was supposed to be at a vigil for Charlotte's safe return, but she was there when everybody found out from our reporting that Charlotte was found safe. Tia, what was that moment like?
A visual.
Rachel, it was a wave of emotion. I mean, the news hit everybody one by one here at Mount Zion Church. We're not too far from Moreau State Park, but people here, those that didn't know Charlotte, they all as parents could resonate, and they were wondering, and they wanted to pray for her safe return. And before they even got deep into their prayers, news broke that she was found safe. Now, before the prayer vigil, I spoke to the pastor. He said they were praying for a miracle. After the news broke, he said God answers miracles. So it was just happiness here. And although some of the people left, there's still some people inside right now. Now they say they want to thank God for this miracle, because everyone, whether they knew Charlotte or not, they were hoping for her safe return. So again, it's so good to be able to bring good news, and people here were happy to be able to celebrate her safe return.
Thank God.
Tia, thank you so much. And she's going to have more for us coming up on our later newscasts at 9 and 11 o'clock. If you are just joining us, a quick recap of how we got here. I believe we have a map of where all of this was happening. This was at Moreau Lake State Park. Let's take a look at that if we can. The search was really focused on here, and there were hundreds of people out searching for Charlotte Sena. This was over the weekend, and like Mark said, it's been about 48 hours since she first went missing, but we now know that Charlotte is safe, a suspect is in custody, and Charlotte is healthy. Mark said that the parents of Charlotte were able to meet her, be reunited with her at the hospital after a routine check just to make sure that she is okay. The family overjoyed tonight. Sabrina Dami showed us that video of the family hearing that news, just relief as they were at the state park as this search was going on, hoping to get some sort of answer. And tonight we now did get the answer that everybody was hoping and praying for. Coming up on News Channel 13 Live at 9 and 11, we will continue to have team coverage. We are continuing to ask questions about where she was found and who that suspect is, hoping to get answers for you. We'll have a very latest live at 9 and 11.
My goodness. I really do hope we find out who the suspect. And Tessa, I really like your comment. Let me point this out, right? Hold up, y'all. Let me close this. So this was just the update that we have. It is amazing news. Look at everybody's in the comments just celebrating. Oh, they're still commenting. You could see those comments go up live. Shout out to them. And I mean, this is awesome. So Tests in Texas, when you reserve a campsite, they ask your name, address, make and model of vehicle, and license plates. That's interesting. So they should be able to track, at least if nobody flies under the radar, should be able to track people there. Do we know where she was found? We don't know the details to that quite yet. We know somebody's in custody. That's as much as we know, but we don't know who or what. A lot of people were speculating that it was possibly a sex offender because people were interviewing. This was about an hour before she was found. Hundreds of sex offenders in 3 counties are being tracked down now to see if they know anything about the missing 9-year-old. And this was breaking news. Sex offenders being interviewed, but that was an hour before. So all of this kind of just hit like suddenly in the last, I want to say 30 minutes, um, 2 minutes before we went live, because we were ready to go live, talk about, let's break this down. Let's figure out like the details. What are some of the things that people are saying? Then come to find out, okay, that she was found. And just awesome news. I heard it through Brian Enton on Twitter. So for those that are coming in, she has been found and somebody is
Law
in
enforcement
custody.
sources has been found alive.
I'm
Of
gonna
our
look at other
6:30,
sources
6
as
o'clock
well.
newscast, at about 6:30, we showed you some pictures of police gathering at SPAC, 2 helicopters, police in camo, long guns, telling us that
Long
perhaps they
guns.
were zeroing in on something. We've now learned they have, in fact, zeroed in on something. We don't know if there's been an arrest made, but we do know, we have it confirmed, that Charlotte Sena, the
These said long guns. So maybe that was just part of their gear and they're going, or maybe they had something. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you so much, Kitty Coop, for telling people to hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Parents shouldn't have to be that alert. She went on a bike ride one time alone, a teeny little circle. It is a pretty small circle, I will say that. It's a little scary though, but my biggest thing about the woods and parks and stuff like that is when people I have a little PTSD. I had a friend who had done a little trail several times, and then she got lost because she like became disoriented. And that's a real thing. People become disoriented even though they've trailed certain areas over and over. It's kind of scary. But then you add this other factor similar to hotels that is normal everywhere, sex offenders. That is normal everywhere, similar to hotels, but they do not do criminal records check or SA registry. Parents are too comfortable these days. Be alert. Anyone can travel down any road. Be alert at all times, even in your own backyard. If glass, you ain't never lie with that. Seriously. Be on alert. The neighbor, even though you might have known him for 25 plus years, I'm telling you, people you just never know. Never know. Just be on alert. Absolutely. I mean, I'm happy that she's been found, but it's it's like it's like what Granny was saying here in the chat, it was just a little bike ride. Right. It's just scary, but if it's not even if it's your backyard, you still have to be careful. You know, ooh, that trail, people get lost all the time. Absolutely. It's scary. I didn't get lost, but I have a little PTSD from her telling me that, and ever since then, I'm just like, my respects for nature, the woods, the ocean, everything else. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, the Saratoga, Performance Arts Center is 30 minutes away. Thank you for the $2. Absolutely. I'm happy she's been found. But yes, thank you so much for spelling out the acronym for us. She'll be traumatized for life. We don't even know what she's been through. Um, God, man, I'm happy she's been found, but they got somebody in custody. They better keep that man in custody because man or whoever in custody. Here we go. We got more live coverage. What is this? Absolutely. I'm just like, as a parent, I would be hugging my kid. Like, I'm just thinking, oh my God, hug your child, hug your kid. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I would be hugging my kid. I wouldn't, I don't know. I bet they're very happy right now. So this is where, hold up. This is where Kristen pointed out. This is the area. They're just kinda filming right now. I couldn't imagine. Yes, absolutely beautiful Bessie ball. I have a lot of PTSD on some stuff, but, I ain't gonna bring that here, so, um I know, just hold your kids tight, man. This is like the biggest fear. Just hold your kids tight. Learn about your Amber Alerts. Learn about I'm telling you, every state is different in terms of Amber Alerts. It's never the same. And people always wait for the last minute when somebody gets abducted or goes missing or some ish like that. Learn. Very simple. Google search Amber Alerts on whatever state you're in so you can become educated because this is a huge thing. They got police coverage over there. Big time counseling needed, absolutely. Yep, hug your kids tight on this one. They're just circling the area. Man, look at how dark it is. Yes, everybody's on Facebook reacting. She's been found. This is the Saratoga Performing Arts Center, by the way, guys. This is where Kristen was sending us the $2 and gave us the spell out of the acronym. Thank you. Absolutely, Vic. That's great advice.
I'm going to open that up so you guys can pull in because your cars are triggering the light. All right? It's all good. All good.
Damn, they drive fast over there. Yes, Sean. So she has been found. Charlotte Sena has been located, and they have a suspect in custody currently. She has been taken to the hospital, and that is as much as we know right now. She, I believe, will be reunited with her family when she's at the hospital. That's what we know so far. They have somebody in custody. They have not released the name, but there is somebody in custody. That's what we know. I hope, Sean, that summarizes everything for those that are just coming in. It is New York. It's so freaking dark, right? I'm like, I still got some sunlight on my end of the world. SW. Your comment made me laugh.
You guys got it?
Yes. See, prayer works, man. Shout out to everybody that's been praying. No freaking way. Really? Just Samantha? Look at just Samantha. All right, hold up. Just a minute. News article posted. Well, what's the name of the news article? Let me know. Suspect is a registered sex I'm just Googling the word sex offender. You don't know what paper published it? Let me check, okay? Hold up.
Damn, someone got piece of.
Hold up. I'm looking. Nothing has come up about that. Nothing yet, just Samantha. You gotta let me know where. People are assuming that it might have been a registered sex offender because they did interviews with registered sex offenders. That's why. But we don't really know where exactly. Interesting, Darlene. It's dark in Ohio. Shout out to everybody from Ohio. Dave said it's dark in Ohio. I Let me tell you, those Amber Alerts always scare me. It just scares me. Box Break said it is pitch black in PA. Shout out to everybody from Pennsylvania. We still got a little sun over here. Waiting for just Samantha. I am not. I'm screening right now, and I'm not seeing anything about sex offenders. There were interviews with sex offenders. Keep that in mind. But we don't know if that's who. We don't know if that's them. So I want to be very careful. You know what I'm saying? It's a screenshot in Jonesins Discord. I shared it, but I just read it. Okay. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. The community of predators who often live in the same building know so much. Absolutely, Katie Lou. I just came in. Where was she found? We don't know where she was found yet. We she was found. That's all we know. I'm so glad. And I hope that she's doing fine under these circumstances. She's at the hospital right now. But we don't know where she was found exactly. Yeah, still some sunlight in central Canada. Awesome. Shout out to all the Canadians. 57, the childhood I going anywhere sad. No, it's been very difficult. Hey, sweet tea, welcome. Okay, let me do a little search because people are alerting me of an article, and we just want to get. This is all we have right now. Is that? Ooh. Okay, hold up, y'all. Here we go. Let me put this on mute real quick. Daily Mail is reporting. Here we go. Daily Mail. We got Charlotte Sena found alive and sex offenders taken into custody 2 days after 9-year-old was abducted for ransom. Ransom or random? For ransom while cycling in upstate New York woods? Is that the article that y'all were talking about? About a suspect says I just read it. I Googled her name. All right. This is what I'm seeing. Is that what y'all are talking about? Hold up. Because sex offenders were interviewed, that's what we know. But we don't know if, um nada, nada, nada. Sorry, y'all, I switch back and forth to my Spanish every once in a while. Um, Nothing. This is the only thing that I found on the Daily Mail, and this is the Daily Mail. That's not the article? Give me one sec. One second, guys. Sorry about that, y'all. I have somebody here in front of me. Anyone in Jones's Discord? Oh, no worries. Just Samantha. It's okay. It's all good. So this is what we have so far, and this is the Daily Mail. Charlotte Sena is found alive and sex offender. Now, take it for what it's worth. It's the dailymail.com. Sex offender is taken into custody 2 days after 9-year-old was abducted for ransom while cycling in upstate New York woods. Charlotte went cycling on Saturday at about 6:15 p.m. at the park in New York. The 9-year-old has since been found alive 2 days after going missing. Multiple law enforcement sources say that the suspect has a sexual abuse criminal history and that they allegedly left a note at Sena's parents' house. Those are details that I don't know if a lot of us knew. Don't mind the ads, y'all. Don't mind the ads. Charlotte has been found alive 2 days after the 9-year-old vanished while riding a bike. A suspect is now in custody. The identity has not been revealed. Multiple law enforcement sources say that the suspect has a sexual abuse criminal history, and they allegedly left a note at Sena's parents' house. At the house or at the campsite? At the house or at the campsite? Mm, I don't know. But they were, I mean, that would make sense as to why they were, interviewing a couple of registered sex offenders. That wouldn't, isn't that what they would do? That's what you read? Okay, perfect. At the house? So do they have like it's not like it's an actual house at the campsite that they have? I'm just wondering. So New York State Police were previously confident Charlotte was abducted from the state park. She was last seen wearing a tie-dye Pokemon shirt, dark blue pants, black Crocs, gray bike helmet. So she's been found safe and in good health. Okay. So this is the little loop that she would bike ride. Okay, so everybody's aware. Hey, lawyer mystery Maven, welcome, welcome, welcome. So it is unclear what involvement the suspect in custody had with her disappearance. The multi-agency search, which spanned 46 miles and included 400 search personnel and a dozen of federal, state, local bodies on the ground, ended today. Charlotte was cycling alone on Loop A of the park in New York near the Saratoga Springs when she vanished at 6:15 p.m. She had been playing with friends throughout the day, but decided to cycle alone. One last time before the sun went down. Ooh, oh. So the parents that live 15 minutes from the state park. You send me, okay, it's not the Daily Mail. All right. Is it, should I check Discord? Is that what you're telling me? Let me stop sharing and let me go to Discord. Hold up. Did I tell you guys that I have a dual screen and I'm like learning how to navigate through it? Thank you, Emily. You're awesome. Hold up. Go back. Give me one sec. How many articles? Okay. Which one though, Emily? You sent me a couple of articles. Let me see what you were saying. But we don't have any news. We don't know a name yet, right? That's the problem. How would a random kidnapper know child's address? Maybe the child, Yvette. That's what I'm asking. It's like, well, he left the, like, was he scoping her out? I could see you, Emily, but let me know which article. Thanks, Squid. I'm trying. I have two. I always done one or two. Um, let's see. Right now, she isn't a celebrity. Should be protected health information because she's a minor. Absolutely. It seems a little weird. So, is it just me that feels that way? It seems a little off in terms of maybe it's the reporting. So, did the suspect know where she lived and then left a note? If the Daily Mail is accurate? So they've been watching her. So she lives 15 minutes from the campground, not in the campground. Thank you. That's what I'm like. She doesn't live very far from the campground. That's what it seems like to me. Right. Hopefully they'll say something soon, but that note thing kind of threw me off. Maybe he asked her for her address. Could be, Peace. Could be. Um, you don't believe any of that? Would a kidnapper be bold to go to the parents' house? I think not. Your guess is as good as mine. That doesn't quite make sense, no? That's why I was like stuck when I was reading this. Is it that doesn't make sense? I mean, it could happen, I guess. I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. Okay, here we go. We got some new images. Let me show you guys what I'm about to show you. Let me show you, y'all. Let me show you right over here. This is a scene of the SPAC or SPAC, I think that's how you say that, look like just as Charlotte Sena 9 was found. News Channel 13 will continue to have coverage deep into the evening and tomorrow. Wow, that's because the FBI is down there too, right? I'm telling you, those guys with the black cars. And then they got the black cars and the ties. Right, lawyer. That's what I was wondering. Did the family know him? Because the way that, I mean, if there's any truth to what the Daily Mail is saying, okay, if they literally said that she was found alive, a sex offender is taken into custody 2 days after the 9-year-old was abducted for ransom while cycling upstate. So, based on what the article is saying, is that the identity has not been revealed. Multiple law enforcement sources say that the suspect had a sexual abuse criminal history and that they allegedly left a note at Sena's parents' house. So did he kidnap her and then go to the house and leave the note? Or did he know he was going to kidnap her, leave the house, and go from there? I got you, Vic. Let me go on that. My bad, my bad. I'm coming. Did you tag me, Vic? Ooh, okay, open area. Hold up. Where am I at? Here it is. Okay, thank you. This is the same article that Emily might have sent me. I'm sorry, because it's like, girl, it's a lot of articles. I was like, pick, which one? Which one? There's so many. I don't know which one to pick. Hold up. Where is the. Can you guys see me? Let me know. My screen just closed. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I lost my screen here for a minute. So let's head over here. We have another article here. Share this tab. Charlotte Sena is found alive. Suspect in custody. Arrest and rescue of 9-year-old came 2 days after she was abducted at the state park. Okay. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Multiple law enforcement agency sources say 9-year-old Charlotte had been found alive and suspect in her abduction is in custody. The source said that the suspect, who allegedly has so they took it from the Daily Mail, who allegedly has a sexual abuse criminal history, allegedly left a note at Sena's parents' house, possibly demanding some type of a ransom in connection with their disappearance. Those sources also said that the police had raided a house in Milton on Monday evening. That residence is about 13 miles south of the residence where Charlotte Sena lived in Porter's Corner near, is it Corinth? Corinth? The state police issued a statement Monday evening confirming Charlotte Sena, who had been found, and that more information would be released later. A couple hours before that notice was issued, a large state police had gathered at a parking lot at the Performing Arts Center. Roughly 20 unmarked state police vehicles, military style tactical vehicles, at least one helicopter were there, along with some troopers who were dressed in camouflage and appeared to be SWAT members. I mean, they had a lot. Yes, everybody come through. Okay. So maybe they knew the abductor. Is that what the issue is now? From the area, I personally have not heard of any details from the New York State Police. Okay. Person is a real genius. I mean, they knew the abductor. They isn't it just so I don't know. Probably a registered sex offender who had been locked up away, and they had a hard time enough on SO. But it sounds like they might have known. Am I reading into that a little too much? Doesn't it sound like they might have known who it was? Thank you. Missing FB is a source. Thank you so much, just Samantha. Thank you. So does he know the family? Right, because he left like how would he The little girl knows her address. Absolutely. There was going to be a press conference just announced, I see, says Laura. Possibly a ransom note. Police have media people to speak to the public, but also people leak and griff. I don't trust these articles, says Lacey. Seems like there's a lot more to the story, says Kimmy. Kimmy, I would agree. Yeah, this doesn't suggest not it wasn't like a random abduction. This was planned. You got a note? Ransom? Ransom? Like they left a note to the house. You're absolutely right. Maybe the little girl knew her address, and so they gave the address. But I don't know. Maybe it's because Nick the Hat shared because the community immediately thought of that man. Probably, but we don't know if that's necessarily the guy. You don't trust the article? I think police had the lead and was aware of the who, hence why they asked media and locals to stay away, says Granny. I would agree. Because they did. There were some YouTubers, that were on their way down there. I don't know why. Ain't nobody said, "Okay, YouTubers, come over. We need your help." Some people just like to be in the mix of shit. I was thinking somehow the family was involved. Not saying it was the parents, but somehow that they played a part. Plans and Pens says, you're not the only one who said that too, though. But that's a good. I would have thought the same too. And even now, Charlotte's dad is supposedly is a city worker. That's what the mayor said. Wow. So, as always, there's always going to be There's always going on in the background the more than the public knows. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, here's the biggest news. She's been found and she's been found. You know what I'm saying? And she's safe from what we know so far, and hopefully she's reunited with her family. But to me, lawyer Mr. Mivan, yeah, they were already on there. They were, they were gassing each other up. You can do it. You can go and solve that crime. You should go check it out and be in the middle of the cameras and, wear a, do your thing. Whatever. I don't know, yo. The family had to know who it was because our town is tiny. Um, and we all know each other. Absolutely. Could be. She's been found alive. Yes. Gotcha. The aunt is, y'all are alleging a lot. Not a celebrity. Well, I don't know. Because does she work with like a news agency? Probably. I don't know. Got so scared that the title she was found. No, she's found. She's safe. For those that are just coming in, she's been found. She is safe. She is at the hospital. They have somebody in custody. This is Times Union, but you also have the Daily Mail. I think the Daily Mail took from Times Union, though, I'm going to be honest with you. And this looks more of a local article, but this was literally, shout out to my beautiful, wonderful mod, Emily and Vic, who gave me the heads up about this article, that essentially she was found. The source said that the suspect, who allegedly had sexual abuse criminal history, allegedly left a note. So the suspect left a note at the parents' house, possibly demanding some type of a ransom in connection with her disappearance. Those sources also said that the police had raided a house in Milton. So the police knew where they were looking at. They were doing interviews with sex offenders. Okay, keep that in mind. And then this person left a ransom note. I have a feeling that they knew this is somebody that they knew. Can we assume that? Because I think we can assume that. Yeah, I can't find anything about a press conference, but let me know. Can we assume that this is somebody they know? Um, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see what y'all are saying. No, yes, that's what this is saying, that possibly this is what a source told them. So I just personally feel like they probably knew who and what. That's what it seems like to me, that they knew who and what it was and what was going on. I want to know about that raid and if there was a note in the house. So do I. Hey, disciples, welcome. You can't assume anything. I would agree. This one's a little bit trickier because it's like, I don't know. To me, it sounds like you leave a note and there's a raid. Maybe they kind of knew who the suspect was all along. I could be wrong. Hold up, y'all. I'm just saying. Ooh, look at this. Hold up. Let me share it with you guys. This tab. This is just all the.
No details. No details. They're not telling us. We just wanted to hear the I just wanted to thank you guys. Yes, thank you guys very much.
It's her family, you guys. It's her family.
We'll try to keep the noise down.
You guys can be as loud as you want to be.
Make it louder. Take care, guys.
Wow. Hold up, y'all. For those that are coming in, let me play this. I think this is her family.
No details. No details. They're not telling us. We just wanted to hear the I just wanted to thank you guys. Yes, thank you guys very much. We'll try to keep the noise down.
You guys can be as loud as you want to be.
Make it louder. Take care, guys.
Wow. That's a lot of everybody came to look for Charlotte. That's a lot of family. That is awesome. I know, right? I know, Morals. You ain't never lie. She's keeping me on my feet right now. Hold up. This is where the Tessa has an update on Charlotte, the 9-year-old just found alive. Well, what's the update?
Hopefully we'll get some more details soon. New York State Police are the lead in this investigation, and as of right now, all they told us is that she is alive and in good health.
Wow.
And the suspect is in custody. So hopefully we'll get some information soon. I love all the comments I'm getting from you guys, that she was found safe and that your prayers have been answered. But we'll let you go for right now. We'll have a live stream up, and we'll be live at 9 and 11 on News Channel 13.
Let me try to replay this one more time, you guys. Hold up. I kind of wanted to see what her update was, and we missed it. I don't think we can play it. Can we play it again? Can we play it? Can we play it again? It was this reporter right here. That was 5 hours ago. Here we go. It's only a 10-minute update. Let's see.
This is Tessa Bentulin with News Channel 13. We are here at the SPAC right now. I want to turn my phone camera around this way so you can see it a little bit better here. But right now we're at SPAC.
She needs to turn the phone.
Saratoga Springs police car right here, right over here, and then beyond this point where the bushes are here and the grass is over here, beyond there's a bunch of state troopers and other law enforcement who helped in that search to find Charlotte Sena, that little 9-year-old girl who was missing from Moreau Lake State Park on Saturday. She has been found. The troopers are all meeting over here. We don't know what for. I guess maybe for a debrief of some kind. They told us to kind of set up shop over here. So our news station is out here. We've got a live stream going for you with 2 of my photographers. And you see some cars coming in and out, some regular cars. Some of them are patrol cars, trooper cars, including this one that's leaving right now. But again, this is all for that little girl, Charlotte Sena, the 9-year-old girl who was just found alive and well, is what New York State Police are telling us. There is a suspect in custody. She went missing at 6:45 p.m. on Saturday while she was camping with her family at Moreau Lake State Park over the weekend. And thank goodness she is found okay. She was biking alone while on a family camping trip, and then the family couldn't find her, and all of a sudden she went missing, and police say they found her bike but couldn't find her, and that ensued a 2 days worth of searching for this girl nonstop. There was hundreds of law enforcement patrollers and people searching for her, looking for her for 2 days straight. Again, this is where we are right now in front of SPAC. And we told you, like, right before our 6 o'clock p.m. show ended, or just around 6:29, 6:30, that we saw law enforcement, including SWAT teams, putting all their gear on with long guns, heading into SPAC. We didn't know what for, but now we're learning it's because Charlotte Sena has been found alive. And again, we're here now kind of just setting up shop, and we see police, Saratoga Springs Police, New York State Police, and many other law enforcement agencies who helped in this search to find Charlotte Sena, kind of setting up over here beyond the gates here. I'm assuming just to debrief, we've kind of set up shop over here as well, just kind of hoping to see if we can get any more details, any more updates on what's happening. We're told that Charlotte is in the hospital.
Hold up.
You were the first in your family to go to
You
college,
said-
but why stop there? With a graduate degree from Walton, you could make a real difference.
We don't support Walton right here. Okay, so Cat D said, I did not catch the age or the update. Times Union article says 51-year-old suspect. I didn't read the time, or excuse me, the age. Were they saying 51 years old? So we have an age, but we don't have a name for the age. Do we know for a fact? Let me see. Because I saw the article, but I didn't read how old the man was. And it's a man, right? No worries. No worries. Let me see. Good night, Crafty Kid. That's a small town. I'm waiting for someone to post something on Twitter about the raid earlier. Yes, the home of the raid, what is in Milton? Why don't we actually type that up? Milton. I'm sure somebody typed up Milton raid for something to come up. Hold up. So there was a helicopter. Somebody posted something. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Okay. So we don't have a suspect yet. Hold up, y'all. I'm getting more information as we speak. Before we have a dual screen, and I'm learning how to dually do this. I definitely need to get a different mouse, though, that's for sure. Hold up, y'all. Thank you, Morals, and Vic and Emily, for those articles again. Yeah, but the articles don't really list the age. Where did everybody get 51? I didn't see the age, but I could be wrong. It's the article? Okay. So maybe I missed it when I read it. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, Cat D, you're right. The source said that the 51-year-old suspect who allegedly has a sexual abuse criminal history allegedly left a note at Sena's parents' house. You're right. You're right. This is how all missing children should be looked for. Anything less is unexcusable or not excusable? Not excusable. Thank you, and please hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that is in SW's opinion. I would agree. It's every child, every child. Um, you hope it's not him. Let me see. No, you're not late. You're right on time. Shout out to everybody that's in here. You're right though, Cat D. Thank you for calling that out. Let me see what y'all are saying. Thank you guys. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna have to head out because I gotta go tend to baby Bunny. But let me know your thoughts in the comments as this is a developing story. I hope they put a face. Like I'm ready to see a face of this guy because I kind of want to put him on a thumbnail. Um, do you guys think it's somebody that they know? I mean, I don't. Sounds like it could be somebody close to them. You know what I'm saying? Any word on the press conference? I haven't heard anything yet. I'm looking. I haven't heard anything. I'm gonna message Mel and see if he's heard anything yet. But thank you. The note had a fingerprint since Granny's watching. Really? From the ransom note that they left? Well, pretty dumb criminal, no? They went into his house. Charlotte was there. Oh my. So Granny, they rescued her. They rescued her from the house. Sorry, my dog is barking like crazy. That is interesting. Maybe that was part of the raid. Absolutely. All right, guys. My dog's going crazy. I will see you guys in a little bit. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out. The dog is barking like crazy. Calm down. Bye, guys.